English with an erudite. English lessons, Magic Garden series and other materials.
Hello, this is Jolante from the YouTube channel English with an Erudite. Today I would like to show you how I train my climbing and rambling roses. My aim is to encourage flowers from the ground upwards. In order to do that, I take advantage of the phenomenon called apical dominance. Basically, plants devote their energy to growing upwards. But what I want is, I want these buds to develop flower-bearing side shoots. So I train the roses as horizontally as possible. So for example, here we're looking at a Rambler, Brenda Colvin, which I train in a spiral around this obelisk. And later I'm going to train it up the apple tree. As you can see, I haven't done any pruning yet. It's been very cold. Recently -8 at night, and it snowed 2 days ago, sorry. So I'm going to wait with the pruning until mid-March. This Rambler is called Bobby James, and I use a freestanding trellis to support it, and eventually it's going to grow up the hazel tree. So again, I train it as horizontally as possible. Please be careful with your Ramblers because they tend to flower on the so-called old wood. So if right now you prune too much, you might end up having very few flowers or no flowers at all this summer. Another Rambler which grows on its own roots. Unfortunately, I don't remember where the cutting was from, so I don't know the name of it, but you can see how long the stems are. And I trained it last year using the fencing as a supporting structure. However, I think this rose is going to be really big, and I've decided to transplant it elsewhere. It might prove difficult. Look how long these stems are. This one is, I think, 3 meters long at least, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to need some help while transplanting this Rambler. Another one which grows next to it is Souvenir du Dr. Jamin. And as you can see, I tied it to the trellis. I always leave some space because the stems are going to thicken. I want to train it even more horizontally. This one is a very old climber which my father planted, I think, about 20 years ago. Last year I initially wanted to remove the oldest woody stems, but I started having second thoughts and I trained them horizontally and up the lilac, and as a result the rose produced quite a number of very healthy new stems, which I was hoping would produce flower bearing shoots this year. Unfortunately, I have lost most of the stems, probably because of somebody's mistake. But I'm really looking forward to these new shoots bearing flowers. I also started using the old climber as a support for another climber of unknown origin. So as you can see, I created a sort of network of stems. I also train this younger climber up the pergola, as you can probably see, and over it. And this one, which I train using the trellis, and I arch and bend the most pliable stems. Oh, this section must go. You see, it's damaged, maybe diseased, so I'm going to prune it later. So take a look. I started bending the main stems. This one is going downwards, and because it is a climber and I don't have to worry whether it flowers on old wood or new shoots, I'm going to shorten these shoots. I think I'm going to left about 8-10 centimeters, because the new flower bearing shoots are here. But what happened last year, this rose produced such long new stems. I don't know whether you can see how long they are. And now I think I will keep some of them, and I might put up an arch here, because I think it would be a pity to lose so many new stems with, I think, a lot of potential. And before you stop watching this short video, I would like you to take a look at the result which I achieved last year with this particular rose and with the arching and bending method. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.